The latest news is that the calls to boycott Disney and ABC are growing louder, and the pressure on the companies has reached an unprecedented level. All of this was because Jimmy Kimmel was suspended, and people were extremely angry. Thousands of people have canceled their subscriptions to Disney+, Hulu, ESPN+, and anything you can think of. What makes this even crazier? Big-name stars under Disney have come forward one after another, urging people to cancel their subscriptions to their own network. Imagine an actor working for Disney telling people, don't subscribe.
Man, you people were serious on Disney. Disney, $3 billion estimated loss in just maybe 3 or 4 days? You guys really had a long talk with Disney. $3 billion. People were canceling their timeshare vacations. They're canceling literal ownership of timeshare condo. They're canceling lifetime memberships with Disney World. I'm witnessing a empire lose, and the people are speaking, and they're speaking very loud.
Because apparently they didn't believe that fat meat is greasy. So this is what it is. Disney Plus cancellation page crashes. As it should. Continue to unsubscribe. Continue to cancel all your subscriptions to these places that think that they are going to cancel our free speech. Do it. Cancel those subscriptions. Because as you can see, I canceled mine.
And Disney, it might be time for y'all to call Jimmy Kimmel back. The company is literally facing a $3.8 billion loss. Listen, I don't know much about stock market value, but one thing I do know, losing $4 billion can't possibly be good. People are literally canceling their subscriptions and canceling their trips to Disney. People all over the world are standing behind Jimmy Kimmel. Even if Disney is worth over $208 billion, losing $4 billion in 3 days sounds worrisome. And don't let Jimmy Kimmel take this to court. I get everybody hates cancel culture, but sometimes it comes in handy when you want to get your point across. We've all been witnessing what's been going on with Target. People are very much embarrassed to be attached to Target. People are embarrassed to go in to Target. And there are people who stop shopping there completely. I don't care what anybody says, but boycotting works. So like I said, Disney, ABC Family, Freeform, y'all might want to get right.
We have some major news right now. The boycott of Disney and ABC is growing fast, and there is significant pressure on the company right now to reinstate Jimmy Kimmel or apologize to viewers. Hundreds of thousands of people are actively canceling their subscriptions to Disney Plus, to Hulu, to ESPN Plus, all these other Disney products because of the suspension of Jimmy Kimmel. Large Disney Plus stars have come out and urged people to cancel subscriptions to their own network. Former CEOs of Disney have urged essentially cancellations. This is a significant boycott that appears not to be slowing down at all right now. And while, according to latest reporting, Disney and ABC, they're feeling the pressure. They're feeling the pressure significantly. So keep it up. If you want to make change, the best way to do it is to make your voice heard. And a lot of people are canceling subscriptions and stuff right now. So spread the word.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. In today's video, let's talk about Disney. Disney is once again finding itself at the center of controversy. But this time, it's not about a movie, a character, or even a new release on its streaming platform. The latest uproar comes after Disney and ABC decided to suspend Jimmy following comments he made that struck a nerve with some in power. That decision has sparked massive backlash, and viewers are responding in a way that Disney can't afford to ignore, by cancelling their subscription to Disney Plus and Hulu. Let's get to the video, but before, let me play a few clips on the same, and I'll be back with my own commentary. All credit goes to the original creators of each and every video you see here.
Because apparently they didn't believe that fat meat is greasy. So this is what it is. Disney Plus cancellation page crashes. As it should. Continue to unsubscribe. Continue to cancel all your subscriptions to these places that think that they are going to cancel our free speech. Do it. Cancel those subscriptions. Because as you can see, I canceled mine. I'll have access until October 14th. I barely even signed into my Disney Plus or what, like, it's $15 I can have in my pocket. So, yeah, cancel it.
Man, you people were serious on Disney. Disney, $3 billion estimated loss in just maybe 3 or 4 days? You guys really had a long talk with Disney. $3 billion. People were canceling their timeshare vacations. They're canceling literal ownership of timeshare condo. They're canceling lifetime memberships with Disney World. I'm witnessing a empire lose, and the people are speaking, and they're speaking very loud. I mean, I know people that are literally canceling memberships that they've had for decades. Man, Disney, you really stepped on your own ass. And quite frankly, I don't think bringing Jimmy Kimmel back is going to do anything except fuel the fire of pissed that people are at you right now. You really underestimated your fan base. You made a decision that hurt the quality of your reputation, and now you must sit back and face the lashes.
Disney is in trouble. They are now getting rid of 700 more jobs across TV, film, and the finance department. They're trying to make things more efficient at Disney. And this is on top of the 7,000 jobs that they got rid of back in 2023. A lot of people are pointing the finger to their movies, specifically Snow White. Granted, Snow White was not good. It's an alright movie, but they definitely overspent on this movie. Their budget looked like it was mostly used on CGI that was from the 1990s.
So I just canceled my Disney Plus subscription, and I want to walk you through what happened because they've made it more difficult to cancel. There's no cancellation button on the immediate page anymore. Now you have to log in and then choose a specific profile and then go into the settings and then hit cancel, and then this happens. First they ask you, are you sure you want to cancel? Here's a subsidized rate, or alternatively, here's a way for you to pause the subscription for a couple of months. When you say you still want to cancel, then they give you another retention page, and they remind you of all the shows and movies that you'll be missing out on if you cancel your Disney Plus account. And then when you say, no, I still want to cancel, then it takes you to yet a third retention page, still asking you to reconsider, and that if you really want to cancel, to give the reason why you want to cancel. And that's where I told them very quickly and briefly that I don't want my hard-earned money to go to fascists who are anti-free speech. And then finally, when they let you cancel, they remind you that you still have the subscription for several more weeks, and they want you to reactivate the account. Early reports are that Disney stock has already plunged 7% in light of firing Jimmy Kimmel. Guys, at the end of the day, canceling Disney Plus is not going to stop fascism by itself, but it sends a message to these billion-dollar corporations that we are paying attention and that we will not tolerate this kind of fascism. And finally, I will say, if you have the capacity to transfer those funds to independent journalists, to activists, to people actually speaking truth to power, subscribe to them. Let's create a future by investing in people actually committed to justice and human rights, not those corporations capitulating to fascism.
For many subscribers, this was not just about Jimmy as a person, it was about the principles. People are asking why a comedian whose very job is to make sharp and sometimes uncomfortable jokes is being punished for doing exactly that. To viewers who supported Jimmy, Disney's decisions looked like a cave-in to political pressure and an attack on free expression. The backlash has been swift and loud. Social media is flooded with hashtags calling for mass cancellation, and thousands of users are proudly sharing proof that they have already closed their Disney Plus and Hulu accounts. For a company that has been leaning heavily on streaming to offset losses in other areas, this kind of subscriber rebellion is not a small matter. Every cancellation is a direct hit to revenue, and with stiff competition from Netflix, Amazon, and other services, Disney simply cannot afford to lose large chunks of its audience. And what makes this situation more damaging is that it comes on top of other frustrations. In recent months, Disney Plus has already angered subscribers by removing shows without warning, cancelling fan-favorite originals, and steadily increasing subscription prices. For many people, the suspension of Jimmy was the final straw. It became the perfect moment for dissatisfied customers to walk away and send Disney a clear message: they have had enough. Fans have described this as Disney's self-sabotage moment. Instead of strengthening its brand, the company has alienated loyal viewers who expected it to stand by one of its biggest late-night personalities. And while Disney may have hoped the suspension would calm controversy, it has only inflamed it. The boycott continues to gain traction, and Disney is being painted not as a company protecting its image, but as one that betrayed its money, talent, and audience. At the end of the day, Disney's suspensions of Jimmy may have seemed like just another corporate decision, but to the public, it has become a symbolic of something much bigger, a fight over free speech, creative voices, and whether corporations should bend towards pressure. The boycott shows no signs of slowing down, and Disney is learning the hard way that silencing a comedian can be far more costly than a single joke. The real question now is whether Disney can repair the damage, or if this wave of cancellation will leave a lasting scar on its streaming empire. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.